My name is Rachel Saunders, and I'm here today to talk about my favorite company doing business in the US, which is Blue Buffalo. In April of 2014, I adopted a mixed breed puppy who is malnourished and had a severe case of worms. From the moment I saw how skinny and sick she was, I made it my mission to ensure that she always had the best food to make up her diet. I decided to put her on Blue Buffalo pet food due to their commitment to creating healthy oxidative balances in the pets that consume their food, as well as their promise to never include artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors in their recipes. They also leave out corn, wheat, and soy from all of their products, which are common allergens in many pets. Aside from their outstanding ingredients, Blue Buffalo also shares my belief that pets are part of the family. They are known for encouraging employees to bring their furry companions along to the office with them, and that's one business model I can definitely get behind. Blue Buffalo is a private corporation, and this means that the shares of the firm are not publicly traded, but instead they're owned by a relatively small number of holders within the company. This allows the owners of the company to maintain full control over operations rather than consulting shareholders over decisions. They also have fewer rules to follow when it comes to things like audits and annual reports, as they're not reporting to the general public, as many publicly held corporations do. And as it is a corporation, Blue Buffalo gets to enjoy limited liability in its venture. The fact that its shares are not public does mean that Blue Buffalo is not able to draw funding from shares and from its stockholders. Also, private companies may experience more distrust among shoppers because their information is not readily available to consumers. The most important contract Blue Buffalo currently holds is with one of its suppliers, Wilbur Ellis. Last year, a Texas plant that is part of the Wilbur Ellis supply chain violated their contract with Blue Buffalo and included ingredients that contain poultry byproduct meals. Blue Buffalo vows to never use byproduct meals in its recipes, so this created a lot of controversy within the company. The fact that Blue Buffalo is continuing to do business with Wilbur Ellis makes this relationship very important. They chose to recognize that it was not every plant in Wilbur Ellis that made a mistake to this magnitude, and they had good relations otherwise. So rather than diminish an entire partnership because of one plant's breaching contract, they decided to refine the terms of the contract to prevent future problems of this scale. Although they will not be receiving ingredients from that plant in Texas any longer, I expect that both parties learn from this instance and will uphold the contract in all of their future venues. The most valuable piece of intellectual property owned by Blue Buffalo is their logo. Due to the wide variety of products, whether it's canned food for cats or dry treats for dogs, Blue Buffalo strives to attract many market segments. Through packaging their products differently based on their target market, some of the product lines in this corporation often look very different. This is why their recognizable logo is important so that pet owners can easily identify exactly what types of food they should purchase to keep their pet's diet consistent and healthy. This logo has been copyrighted to ensure that only food meeting the standards of and produced by Blue Buffalo receives that blue logo. The most important lawsuit Blue Buffalo faces currently is with Purina, a popular pet food competitor. Purina accused Blue Buffalo of false advertising after it was discovered that their food did actually contain poultry byproduct, even though Blue Buffalo vows to never use byproduct in their recipes. Blue Buffalo is the defendant in this situation and likely will win the case, as the production did not occur within a Blue Buffalo facility, but rather one of their supplier, Wilbur Ellis, as mentioned previously. Blue Buffalo also had a quick reaction time in realizing the mistake and was able to trace the batch directly to the specific plant that admitted to the mix-up. Finally, one of the best things about Blue Buffalo, aside from their commitment to creating wholesome recipes, is their ethical culture. Blue Buffalo has dedicated much of its time and resources to helping shelter pets find forever homes through their Home for the Holidays mission. From October to January of every year, Blue Buffalo teams up with the Helen Woodward Animal Center and 4,000 animal shelters across the globe in an effort to find homes for 1 million pets. The holidays are a time where many families are considering adding a pet to their home, and Blue Buffalo wants to fill these homes with orphan pets in need of loving families. They have been able to meet this goal in each season that has passed, and I'm sure 2015 will be no different for them. Blue Buffalo also has several other programs they've established in an effort to raise adoption awareness, such as Remember Me Thursday, in remembrance of pets who lost their lives in shelters without knowing the love of a family. And they also have Shelter Stars, where people share their adoption success stories. It is through these efforts of getting pets off of the streets, out of shelters, and into a loving home that makes Blue Buffalo such an ethically outstanding company. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation on Blue Buffalo.